is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJ Porr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Keg Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
We're back for beer review for the SJ Porr Challenge. Nice little 36R-86T-62L. So that's 36 Romeo, 86 Tango, 62 Lima for you military people out there. This is a short bus. It's a session IPA. 4.5%, so pushing the envelope a little bit. 73 IBUs. So it sounds like a great beer. Kind of up my alley. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. A little bit of a hiss there. Go ahead and pour this thing. I'm not going to do what I did last time and pour the dang bottom of it out. I'll stop right there. Okay, well, not much of a head on this one. Very nice, pretty clear beer. You can't quite see through it, but a little bit of haze, maybe a little bit of chill haze on it. But yeah, not much of a head. See if I can swirl it up without spilling it all over the place. There we go, a little bit of a head. Nice tight bubbles there. See a little bit of carbonation flowing up from the bottom, so that's a good thing. But yeah, good looking beer. Kind of a, I know it comes up a little bit lighter through this camera, but kind of a, maybe a light straw, maybe a little darker straw color. So not too bad. Alrighty, let's give this thing a nose. There's the hops. So big hop forward. You get that fruitiness, kind of a light fruit, maybe a catching kind of an orange, bitter, maybe a little bit of an orange to it. Citrusy, very citrusy. All right. Yeah, but I can smell the hop aroma coming off this beer. 73 IBUs for a session IPA. Yeah, I'm gonna dive in. Cheers, y'all. Okay, so right up front I get kind of a grassiness, back with that citrusness of the hops. You can tell it's up in IBUs for sure. I'm gonna dive in again here. Cheers. Yeah, so it's got a good hop flavor to it. I can't quite pick out what the hop is, or hops are, let's put it that way. Yeah, very big hop presence. I get that citrus kind of punch that comes up front. A little bit of that resinous pininess. It's got a very light mouthfeel to it. The carbonation is nice. as it comes across the tongue. You know, it's not that really prickly carbonation. There's the head to it. Just swirled it up there. All right, well, I'm going to hang out with this beer for a minute, write down some notes, and taste it a little bit more, and I'll get back to you. Okay, well, I'm back. So I spent a little time with this beer, let it warm up a little bit, and I noticed that I catch a little bit more in the nose. You know, I put out, let me just look at my notes just real quick, but kind of put out that citrus note in it. Well, it tastes, the nose is kind of giving me that grapefruit, resinous, you know, kind of piney, citrusy note to it. I even catch, you know, kind of a floral, just a faint floral aroma coming off. I don't catch a whole lot of malt, but yeah, it's a really hop forward beer. You know, it's 73 IBUs for a session IPA. You know, and I love IPAs. I'm a big IPA guy. And I like the IBUs in this. You know, it's not too bitter, but it is very hop forward. It's very drinkable. It's kind of dries out in the mouthfeel a little bit, which leads me to want to come back and drink some more. But it's very clean and very crisp. The head, I was able to spin up a little bit of head on it. As you can see, you know, you can get a little bit of head, but it doesn't stay around very long. But, you know, low ABV, very, very low maltiness in it. You know, high hops. That might explain a little bit of that. The carbonation on this beer is really, really decent. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's just about right. I like the way that it kind of comes across my tongue, and you catch that grapefruit floral note that comes over. The citrus is there. The hops are right up forward. And so as it hits the tip of your tongue, I'll just kind of break this down for you. But it hits the tip of your tongue and you catch that hop presence, and that hop presence is very much there. Then it slowly starts to change to a grapefruit type fruity, citrus type fruit. And as it hits the middle of your tongue, you catch that little bit of floral note. And then it starts to dry out, but it's still there. And, you know, it dries out just a little bit. But overall, you know, a very well put together beer. You know, it's a little high on the IBUs. I happen to like that. So overall, whoever brewed it, you know, it's a great beer. I'm interested to see what your water profile is on this. And the only reason why I say water profile on it is because that high mineral content will bring out more of that citrusy type flavor to it. Whereas if you strip the minerals out of it, you get more of that maltiness background. But this is definitely a citrus, hop forward, nice, drinkable IPA, session IPA. So cheers to whoever brewed it, and good luck on the competition. Take care, y'all.